I don't like to do this, but I think that you, as a consumer and the people, have to know about this. Back several years ago, I purchased the original Fireboard. It had six or four ports along the bottom. I believe it was six. Great company, never had a problem with it. I then purchased a Yoder's YS640 with the original controller. Fireboard then took over the connection and controller of that smoker. Sorry, I saw something off to the left of me. And it worked well, but it was getting absolutely dusted by the Lone Star grills. Offset, that is down to the programming that these companies want. I didn't really have a problem then with it, but what happened was when the Fireboard Spark came out, which is right here, I had literally had it a day, and the twister, which is this pen, the actual thing that you stick into your meat, fell out. And I was sent, they sent me a new one. It took a week and a half to get in, and this is the one I've had ever since. It's been a pretty good unit, but the biggest disappointment I've ever had is this right here. This is their Fireboard Pulse. I have never been able to get this to work correctly. Today, or actually started last night again. So actually, let me back up a little bit. So for Christmas, my mother got me one of these. It was $150. I had spent a lot of time in between, Themoworks and the Thermopen and Fireboard. So basically what happened was I decided to go with Fireboard because I liked the way it looked. I liked the round aspect of it. I also have this, and I was possibly going to purchase a Lone Star Grill's pellet grill in the distant future if I ever wanted to switch off of Smoking Brothers. The problem I had is this thing does not hold a charge. It does not stay connected to the whatever gateway device you have. Now, here's my other gripe, okay? I purchased this. This was $150 plus shipping. The Themoworks unit is $163 including shipping, after shipping and state tax and whatever. I can literally take the RFX from Themoworks, which is their version of this, and I get it in a complete kit. I get one of these, I get the charging station, and then I get the actual transformer that will send it to the cloud. You have to have Wi-Fi for both of these in order for it to work. The problem I have is I order one of these and I think, okay, maybe it's the base, maybe it's this thing right here has all the Wi-Fi in it, not a problem. So I plug it into my Smoking Brothers. I actually put it, the first time we cooked on it was a turkey breast, and that was done on my offset pit. And it worked absolutely fantastic because this was sitting next to it. Next time around, I cooked a pork shoulder on my pellet grill behind me, and I consistently had problems with this. It wouldn't connect. It just wouldn't go through these regular sliding doors that are right here. It wouldn't go through the advertised concrete on the wall that we were supposed to have. That's a gorgeous lizard, by the way. So basically, I called up, Fireboard, sent them an email, and basically they told me that I have to spend another $250 in order to get the advertised range. The advertised range that they say. I would have to go and buy either the the Fireboard or have something else. They didn't tell me that I could use it through this. This is what will basically pass it through the cloud. Now, the other aspect to this is, so I buy this for $159, right? $160 including shipping. I then have to go and buy one of these, which is another $150, or something else for another $250. So with this setup right here, I'll be possibly $300 in to a project that Themoworks are doing for $150, $160 and getting way, way further range than what the Fireboards are getting. That's my other gripe. The other gripe is this should never, ever, ever have left Fireboard until they got them 100% correct. I think they word it wrong. I'm very, very dissatisfied with this product. I think it deserves to go in the garbage. And I know what they're going to do. They're going to call me up and they're going to, oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean it. That should have never gone out, bro. That should have never gone out. Your competitor, so I've had this since it came out. I've literally had this since it came out, and it has never, ever, ever, ever given me a problem. I have a Themoworks dot in there that's currently monitoring my brisket as it sits in hold. And I have never, ever, ever had a problem with it. Not one single skip. But yet again, I've had 2 to 3 problems with these. And they literally in an email, when I emailed them about this, I said, this is not connecting, this has nothing to do with this. I told them, this is not connecting, I'm not getting the range. They emailed me back and told me I would have to spend another $250 on different accessories, the Fireboard or something else to get this to connect to cloud Wi-Fi. That's a fail. It doesn't connect. It requires you to spend, above $150 over its competitor. It does not hold a charge. I charged this thing the other day before we did this brisket cook, and it was supposed to be waking up. Now, supposedly these hold 24 hours of charge, which is A-okay and it's wonderful. But yet again, I wake up in the morning after about 5 hours of sleep and it's completely and utterly dead. I can't tell my temperature. I go out and I literally cannot get this and this a reading out of either one of them. They are subpar, complete and utter garbage. I'm going to be frank with you, they are garbage. I will never, ever, ever buy another Fireboard product. If they send me another one, now, I now have a $150 piece of garbage. It's a paperweight. It's a magnet, right? I can't sell this on to somebody because I'm not a scumbag. I'm not just going to rip MD off. I don't want to use it again. And Fireboard are going to send me another one. So Fireboard, you need to come out and give me $160 back for this garbage that doesn't work. This I could sell on to somebody because I know it works. This, I cannot legally sell on to somebody. It's a garbage product. I literally could not even pitch that in the barbecue forum. It's so bad. It is what it is. Themoworks, you have the floor. I will never ever buy another Fireboard product again. Chris Goodlander for Lone Star Grills, he would have possibly gotten a $4,000 sale out of me in the distant future, but unfortunately they have a Fireboard computer attached to them, and I will not buy another Fireboard product due to bad customer service and poor product. So it is what it is. They get a half star. They don't even get a 1 star. They get a half star. This is not a rant. This is you guys just need to know about this. This is something that should be brought up. They should have. I would not have bought this thing to begin with if I had to go out and buy another thing. I already had this. I was already using this as a thermometer. Now it connects because I went and plugged it in for 5 minutes. But I would have never, ever, ever bought this if I had known that I have to spend another $200. And this is what they told me. I still have the email. They told me that you would need a Fireboard 2 to connect to Bluetooth. And they're $200 to $400 depending on what one you get. And I'm like, so Themoworks have their equivalent unit that comes in a pack for $160, and it will do what it would take me to spend $350, including shipping and everything else, to get this thing to work properly. And I get it to work properly, and it won't stay connected. The battery won't stay. It's just a piece of junk. Have a good day. I would not recommend it.